these things. Okay, here we go. Let's see if everything is working correctly. Semi-final, game 1. Okay, EU, it's pretty obvious. We are 11. This is 11, 12 with 12. Alright, so here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to the EU semi-finals, OM versus MDIV1. Game number 1. The other semi-finals are being played in the same time. So, no rigging or anything. Who's gonna win what? Here we go. Let's do the ritual suicide. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Kablam! There we go. Let's switch to the carrier. Hello? Carrier? Where's the carrier? Okay, here we go. Jesus. Whoa! Was that... That's... interesting. That's very interesting. I have never seen that before. Okay. Let's take a look. For the OM, which is the ones that we'll be casting right now, we have Admiral Kalu in his Haku, Panzo in Montana, Lock and Power in a Conqueror. Oh, okay. Icy Jones in a Hindenburg, Imperatore of Chaos in his Hindenburg, Ilfil in Hindenburg again, Der Kleine in a Zau, Greif in Gearing, and the legend begins in Grozavoy. We have from MDIV1, Koran H in his Haku, Lumaniac in a Montana, Nefex in Montana, what is that? Climax? Styrian and Vogel on their Hindis, Askoder in his Hindi as well, so quad Hindi, Captain Stevie in a Moskwa, and Regent Khan in a Gearing. So we basically have triple Hindenburg versus quad Hindenburg, Zau versus Moskwa, Gearing Grozavoy on Gearing, and Montana, Conquer Montana. So basically, it seems that for some bizarre reason, OM has decided to take 0 radars and 2 destroyers. And MDIV1 have decided to take a radar with quad Hindenburg, but only 1 DD. Very interesting setup. Very, very interesting setup. Let's see how they go. Okay. I've seen this guy over here complaining that nobody can pronounce his name. Now I've heard his name being pronounced as Greif 1,000,000 times. So someone in the chat, please correct me. Is it Greif or is it Grief? Grief should be with 2 E, but I'll wait for you. Is it the first or the second? Greif or Grief? Anyway, he's moving into C-Cap, smoking up and taking that. He has a backup of double Hindi and a Montana. And on the other side, we got a 1 Zau, Hindenburg, and a Conqueror. That's a significant power with no DD. Because the DD, the Legend Begins, went for B. Took B for free. And is now gonna probably just rejoin with this group. And okay, well, that scared me a bit. Is gonna rejoin with this group and probably see what they can do on A. However, MDIV1 is sending double Hindenburg, Moskwa, Montana, and a Gearing. That is a significant force. That is 5 ships going to A-Cap versus OM's 3 plus a DD on each side. Well, 4 plus DD. But it seems like they have completely opposite, well, basically same strategies from the opposite sides. They are, oh, those torpedoes ran out of range. Okay, they're basically MDIV1 sent on A what OM has sent on C. They have taken those caps. However, MDIV1 has not taken control of B and is not even trying to contest it, which is something we've seen so far on Russian server, and now we're seeing it similar thing on the EU server. One side just sends 1 ship to Cap B, and that's it. It basically stays like that for the rest of the game. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Right now, the Maniac from MDIV is taking some sort of fire from Double Hindi. They're spamming at him pretty hard. He's already down pretty like a third HP, and he's trying to disengage. MDIV forces are trying to right now hastily retreat, or to say kite away from CCAP, and OM is taking advantage of this. They're pressuring in, they're pushing in, they're trying to focus fire, and if they can take one Montana down straight from the start, that would be a huge deal for them, because right now, if we take a look, they have 2 destroyers to MDIV's 1 destroyer. And they are significantly down on HP pool. Not because they have taken tremendous amount of damage. They basically both lost a lot of HP on their Montanas. It's because they have 1 capital ship less. So if they can take down this Montana, that would be a good blow to MDIV, being down 1 ship and having only 1 DD. But on the other side, OM is taking a lot of pressure on their ships, and they are kiting on A. The Moskva, in the meantime, from MDIV1 has actually taken some interesting positions here behind B and is ready to radar. Okay, looking a bit insecure there, but he's got it under control. Dodges that. Alright. So the Moskva is now firmly in a position to actually be radaring B. And I do believe that the gearing from A group has detached and is already right here in B cap and trying to actually take this away from OM. So OM has looked fairly strong in the beginning with a heavy push on C, having a B cap for almost free for all this duration. But right now MDIV is in a position to defend this. And this island is going to prove to be a very strong ally for a DD that's sitting here. If you take a look, if you have a destroyer sitting like here, maybe from these locations here, maybe from here you can shoot him, but he can always just back up. You basically need to get yourself into this sort of a position to deny this Moskva that position and that gearing that position, and you need to have a crossfire from these positions to be able to shoot a DD that's here and deny the Moskva to pull back on a safety, which is exactly what the OM is doing right now. They're trying to keep this kiting force right here, which is good enough, I guess, but we'll see how long they can actually stay on these positions. They need to probably hold their ground here, while the majority of the forces is right now pushing over the sea cap and try to heavily pressure MDIV forces out of, not even close to the map. The Grozavoy is this blind fire or is he radared? His engine is down, so he can't do any hasty maneuvers. Is he gonna go out here? Nope, he repairs, okay. I'm guessing it's just half of 1 puff, so they're blind shooting. Pretty sure they would land much more accurate shots if the Moskva was in fact radaring. But that Moskva is peeking out right now. I'm guessing she's trying to put herself in a position to radar and shoot Grozavoy. Unless she already did that, which is kind of bizarre. Because besides those two, which are pretty far, no one was in a position to shoot. That would be a wasted radar. And why would she now be poking out? Let's see.
Negative. Concentrate fire on that enemy warship.
Let's see. Grieve. Okay. So it's not grieve, like grieving for someone. It's grieve indeed. Okay, cool. Let's see. Oh, the Montana from OM is less than 10,000 HP. Take a look at the HP bar. Some of these ships have taken significant poundering. Significant poundering. We basically have a double gearing, double Hindenburg and a gearing that needs to push versus double gearing at a Montana, because this guy can't take any more pressure. He's right now, is he healing? No, he's just down to 17k. And Haku, well, he's not gonna do any tanking, at least not for now. Funny enough, but this kiting group, which is outnumbered, is looking a lot better. Ever since the Moskwa detached and put in this position, which disabled her from shooting at these guys, this group is looking a lot more strong. It's 3 versus 3 if we don't count the destroyer and the Moskwa. It's not 3v5 anymore, and they're handling the pressure relatively solid. But they can't achieve anything. That's the problem. There's no victories to be won there, at least not for the next couple of minutes. We'll see. Grozavoy is going to try to contest it once again. Not sure why he was forced outside. Was it just blind fire? Was it radar? Planes? We'll see. Maybe the smoke screen expired? In the meantime, Greif has smoke screened Icy Jones in his Hindenburg. And the Phil is going to be taking all the fire. I gotta say, the things are not looking too good for OM now. They had a pretty strong start. They had a pretty strong start. Oh, and he's even reversing. He's not even turned out. So if these guys decide to heavy push into his face, he's going to be kind of stuck here. It's going to be very interesting to see what the OM is going to come up with, but what can they come up with? The legend begins in his Grozavoy is constantly getting shelled, radared. That's a Grozavoy. He doesn't have a very long smoke screen, which is why I always wonder, is it worth to take it? And he is in the radar range. He's trying to juke those shells. Partial success. That DD over there is really cooking him. You can see why I don't like Grozavoy. This thing just takes so much damage. Even from a DD shooting him all the way from over there. This guy has been heavily farmed. Heavily farmed. I don't know. I think he's gonna go down here. Yep, there he goes. And now what the OM is going to do? What are they going to do right now? The B is gonna stay in control, in a firm control from MDIV1. They got a DD in there, they still have a radar, they got a solid HP looking ships here to defend, and they got a solid HP looking ships there. But the Montana has finally went down. Is it here? Yep, it's here. Okay, she was caught full broadside there. Not sure what she was trying to do. But now it's 2 Hindenburgs versus 2 Hindenburgs and a gearing. And they still have a lot of HP. And that Montana, I think she's out of range. She can't shoot here. So these 2 Hindis should be able to hold their ground versus 2 Hindenburgs for a while. Smoke screen from Icy Jones, from Greif there will definitely work in OM's favor, but I don't know. OM has 800 points. MDiv has 766 and catching up because they have 2 caps. We'll see. I don't know. At this point, the OM is just gonna have to turn around. They should already be turning around and hardcore pushing inside to do whatever the hell they can to throw the points in their favor again. However, gearing from OM is right now moving into B to contest it. 6.5 minutes left, so the points, it's plus 2 points per cap, so this is going slower than what we've seen usually on the other Kings of the Sea, when you would have 3, 4, maybe even 5 points per cap. This time it's just 2, so it is going fairly slow, and it wouldn't be the first time that we see teams running out of time right about the time that they cap each other out. 860 to 870. Yep, the MDiv is now officially in the lead with the points. The only question is now, what is this gearing gonna be able to pull off that Grozavoy could not? He's gonna be flank fired from those two Hindis when he gets radared. The Moskva can just sail in front to shoot him. The DD is gonna be here to shoot him. The carrier is gonna be here to drop him. I'm not sure how much support he's gonna have, but we're gonna stick on him and take a look. How is this actually gonna work out? Because this is the last chance. This is literally the last chance the OM has of winning this. They have to find a way to take control of B and flip the points before they, you know, they're too much difference. Flip the points in their favor. That's gonna be a drop from the face. That's a fail. No, don't reverse! Don't reverse! Uh-oh. Okay, defensive AA has worked its thing. Hello? Hello? What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't give us heart attacks! Don't give us heart attack, man. What the hell? Whew! Okay, so he survives the drop, and I'm guessing he's been radared all this time. So he should go undetected any second now. However, MDiv is at 950 points. Is this going to be enough? Even if they flip B in their favor, which is gonna take a full minute, even if they manage to do it, they're not gonna have enough time to cap it out. I don't think the OM can turn this around unless they pull off a kill and don't lose a single ship. But unfortunately for OM, all the ships are far too far away. Far too far away. Not to mention they are in a great they're in great risk of actually losing one of their ships. Oh, the Moskva is so low. Captain Stevie, he needed to be oh my god. Oh wow. Is OM gonna win this by this? 992 points. 994. Oh my god! That just happened! No fucking way! No fucking way! OM has managed to take this! 994 points and they killed the Moskva! Why was she still there? Oh no! MDiv has thrown it right at the last couple of seconds! Unbelievable! Oh... Oh no! MDiv, what have you done? They had this! They totally had this! The only ship that was ever in danger of dying was this Moskva, and I kept thinking that they were gonna smoke screen her, keep her safe, pull her back or something. Oh no, the OM ships were so far away to do anything besides this. Oh no.